My dear friends, picture this. Vienna, 1920s. Think smoky parlor or coffee house. Intellectuals arguing about big ideas over strong coffee. Sigmund Freud's holding court. But over in the corner, another brilliant mind is brewing something totally different. This, my friends, is Alfred Adler, a guy who wasn't afraid to disagree with Freud. See, Freud was all about the unconscious, but Adler believed we're driven by social stuff and wanting to be better. Not like, I'm better than you better, but better than we were yesterday. He knew we all feel small sometimes, especially as kids, like the world is full of giants, literally. Back then, Adler's ideas clicked with some colleagues and more importantly with his patients. They helped folks who felt lost in the shuffle, looking for connection and purpose. And that's how individual psychology was born, an idea that puts you and your own story front and center. Okay, let's talk birth order. We've all heard the jokes about the oldest kid being the go-getter, the middle child being a rebel, and the baby being spoiled. Adler thought there was truth to that. He said where you fall in the family lineup really shapes who you are. The firstborn, for example, is the king of the castle for a bit, then bam! A new baby arrives. This, Adler thought, could make them always try to be the best. The youngest might always feel like they're playing catch-up with their older siblings. But it wasn't just family and birth order. Adler believed everything in your early days, your school, your trials and errors, all of it makes you, you. These experiences shape how you see the world and how you handle life's curveballs. Now here's where things get interesting. Adler said our early days, plus our want to be better, can sometimes lead to what he called an inferiority complex. This isn't just feeling a little unsure sometimes, it's a deep down belief that you're not good enough.
It's like always feeling small no matter what you do.
But there's a flip side. Adler also talked about the superiority complex, which sounds like the opposite, but it's really the same insecurity in disguise.
Yeah, it's like trying too hard to look important to cover up feeling insecure.
Adler said these complexes can show up in all sorts of ways, like anxiety, feeling down, or other problems. It's like building a house on wobbly ground. Without a strong sense of self-worth, the whole thing is shaky. Now don't worry. Adler wasn't all doom and gloom. He said the key to feeling good is Gemeinschaftsgefühl, a fancy German word that means feeling connected to others. It's about knowing you're not alone in this. We're all in this together.
By making real friends, having good relationships, and finding work that matters, we can start to feel better about ourselves.
But it takes guts, my friends. Guts to face your fears, to change how you think, and to connect with others.
It's about taking charge of your life and trying to make the world a better place.
So there you have it. A peek into the world of Alfred Adler. If you want to learn more, grab one of his books. You might be surprised what you find.